Police investigating violence on our local roads tonight, looking into 3 shootings, 2 of which police have specified as road rage. The most recent leaving an 11-year-old boy on his way to school dead. Good evening. Thank you for joining us on this Friday. I'm Dana Wagner.
And I'm Latoya Silman. A man behind bars tonight after shooting this morning an 11-year-old. Police say 22-year-old Tyler Matthew Johns, who you see here, was arrested for open murder and discharging a firearm into an occupied vehicle. According to police, Johns and another driver, they were trying to pass each other. One then drove on the shoulder, leading them to turn down their windows to exchange words. This led to a chain of events, including the suspect allegedly firing a shot at the victim's car, hitting and killing the child.
Our Tiffany Lane joins us live near the 215 at Gibson where the shooting happened. Tiffany, what have you been able to learn this afternoon?
Dana and Latoya, speaking with community members, they're so devastated and really concerned by what happened here today, especially as you mentioned that we've had a few similar incidents happening earlier this week. Well, today I spoke with the former Clark County District Attorney David Rader, who really breaks down, if you're ever in a similar type of situation, a few steps you might be able to take to prevent something from happening to you.
Lives have been changed dramatically for several families today.
An emotional plea from police after an 11-year-old boy was killed during a road rage incident Friday morning.
I don't know why people are impatient, but my plea of the community, especially as we enter these holiday seasons, is to slow down. You will eventually get there, and let's get there safely.
Police say it happened around 7:30 when the child was on his way to school. After the child's stepfather and the suspect tried to pass each other and then exchange words, police say the suspect, who was in a sedan, pulled a handgun and fired a shot at the victim's car, a small hybrid SUV, hitting the child sitting in the back seat.
The stepfather driving the victim vehicle then rammed the suspect vehicle, causing them both to come to a stop in the middle of the freeway.
Police say both got out of their cars and were in a heated exchange. A Metro police officer who was on the freeway took the suspect into custody. And while the investigation continues, former Clark County District Attorney David Rogers says aggressive driving has been a problem for a long time now.
You have people who, may be under the influence of alcohol or drugs, mental health problems, impulse control issues, and they get behind the wheel and they lose their minds.
He says there are steps you can take if you're ever in a combative driving situation. Rogers' main tip is don't engage.
When someone drives by and believes that you cut them off and they give you an obscene gesture, the natural reaction is to give it right back to that person. But that escalates the situation and it doesn't de-escalate the situation.
He says if they continue to follow you, go to a safe spot like a public area, fire station, or police station.
Do things that attract attention. By honking your horn, just laying on the horn so that other people their attention is directed to you.
He says lawmakers can also help further prevent aggressive driving by revisiting laws.
Perhaps the legislature should take a look at this issue during their next regular session and consider escalating the punishment from a misdemeanor to maybe a gross misdemeanor or perhaps even a felony.
Now, police say the suspect was the only person who had a gun with them in this incident this morning. They weren't able to tell us at this time whether that gun was legally purchased or not. Of course, a lot of people talking about this is a devastating situation, and we will provide more information in this investigation as it becomes available. In the meantime, we're keeping the family in our thoughts. Reporting live from Henderson, I'm Tiffany Lane for News 3. Back to you.
Yeah, it's unimaginable for sure, Tiffany. Thank you. And get this, it's not the first road rage shooting we've seen this week here in town. Metro Police also asking for your help tracking down the person responsible for shooting at a car near Blue Diamond in Orville. Police say a man called 911 saying he was following a truck that crashed into his vehicle when a man in that truck shot at him. Nobody was injured here. Shooter was driving a 2000 to 2007 Chevrolet Silverado. It's pictured here. Police also need help finding the person responsible for a freeway shooting on Monday on Interstate 11 between Trop and Flamingo. At last check, the victim was in critical condition. Officers are not calling this investigation a case of road rage, instead identifying it only as a reckless shooting.
Well,